Welcome back everyone to your stimulus update for today. Today is Tuesday, April 13th. I do hope your week is going well so far. Let me know down below in the comments how have you been. Now, we have a quick update, something to share with you guys today. First of all, we should address the fact that veterans, people on Veterans Affairs benefits, should be receiving their stimulus checks tomorrow, Wednesday, April 14th. That is the official payment date for veterans. This was announced last week by the IRS. And so if you are a veteran, if you are in Veterans Affairs, you should be receiving your stimulus check tomorrow. And most of these checks will be sent out electronically. So you should be receiving them rather promptly, rather quickly. You don't have to wait for anything to come in the mail. You should be receiving them instantly. One thing we know for sure is that you will be able to stimulate that like button. Give this video a big thumbs up, smash the like button. I would greatly appreciate that. And if you haven't already, do consider becoming a subscriber today to my channel. Click that big red button as well as the notification bell as well. Turn the post notifications on. That will actually notify you when I do post a brand new video. So once you do those few things for me, we can dive right in. This is certainly fabulous news, and it will mean that as of tomorrow, virtually every single American that is entitled to a stimulus check will have now received their stimulus payment. I know there are miscellaneous cases for sure where people are still waiting for them and they have not received their check yet, but as of tomorrow, this will mean that people on and off federal benefits have now received their check. But I want to discuss today something very interesting. This is a new iteration of stimulus that we've actually never seen before in any of the stimulus packages. This is a new initiative from the Biden administration, and I think you'll find this quite interesting. Well, the deadly pandemic, the virus, has now claimed the lives of over 562,000 Americans in this country, and many of these families are without life insurance or any backup plan or any savings. This leaves many families in a difficult circumstance where they have to choose between covering living expenses and housing expenses or hosting a proper burial. Well, the Biden administration now has an answer to this, and they will be lending out a helping hand. President Biden's administration has launched a massive funeral assistance program offering families of those who have died of COVID up to $9,000 to cover burial costs. And this program extends much needed help to families who may have gone into debt in order to cover funeral expenses. So how does this work and who is eligible? Well, the federal government has helped Americans before during disasters, but this initiative specifically is expected to be the largest of its kind to date. This plan will be handled by FEMA, or the Federal Emergency Management Agency, which of course handles natural disasters. And President Biden's recent relief bill allocated $50 billion to the agency to handle disaster-related expenses. And according to FEMA, quote, the COVID-19 pandemic has brought overwhelming grief to many families. At FEMA, our mission is to help people before, during, and after disasters. We are dedicated to helping ease some of the financial stress and burden caused by the virus. So through the assistance program, survivors can apply for reimbursement for the purchase of a plot, burial, a headstone, clergy services, the transfer of remains, cremation, or other services associated with a funeral. All of the above is covered under this initiative. Who exactly will qualify for this assistance? Well, to apply, you must be either a U.S. citizen or a non-citizen national or qualified alien who paid for funeral expenses after January 20th of 2020. This happens to be exactly 1 year before Biden took office. According to FEMA's website, these funeral expenses have to be for an individual whose death in the United States, quote, may have been caused or is likely the result of COVID-19. So it seems like there could be some loopholes here. Perhaps if your loved one did not die of COVID-19, you might be able to get away with this. So you can claim up to $9,000 for an individual's funeral expenses, but if you've lost more than one member of your family, you can apply for as much as $35,000 in reimbursement. So this is a massive deal. This is another stimulus in and of itself, and actually is more substantial than all three stimulus checks combined. This is a massive amount of money from the federal government. Now, it is worth noting that if you've already received other type of assistance for funeral costs, such as a burial benefit associated with a life insurance policy, that will reduce or entirely offset what you're entitled to under FEMA's program, so you can't double dip. And you'll only receive what you paid, so if you opted for a lower cost funeral, you may not be entitled to the entire $9,000. What do you have to do to get this money? Well, FEMA has set up a dedicated toll-free hotline along with a call center to answer questions about the program, and it began taking applications starting Monday, April 12th this week. So you can start getting your applications in right away. Families, regardless of income, so income will not play a factor here in this case. There's no income thresholds. You can always call 1-844-684-6333 to apply. FEMA says that the process takes about 20 minutes, but recommends applicants to collect all the necessary information and documentation before placing the call to help speed up the process. Once you've successfully applied, the agency will give you an application number and allow you to provide supporting documents either online or by fax or mail. So you will have to provide these documents. You can't just claim anything. You can't just say anything. You will have to show proof. Basically, FEMA will ask you to provide receipts and documentation of what you paid for, including caskets or urns, burial plots, headstones, funerals, and any other costs. They want to see everything that you paid for. There's currently no option to apply for assistance online. FEMA also hasn't assigned a deadline to apply for funeral assistance and has said that it will only communicate a specific deadline once it is established. This will be extremely beneficial for so many hundreds of thousands of families who have lost a loved one during this pandemic, and it will greatly ease the financial burden on them. Most funerals couldn't have been covered by all 3 stimulus checks combined, and so the fact that FEMA is lending this assistance is great news, and it will really uplift so many families and even get them out of debt and out of poverty. I'm curious, what are your thoughts on this program? Do you believe that this is the right thing to do? Or do you believe that it is up to the families to cover the expenses? What are your thoughts on this initiative? I'm curious. Let me know down below in the comments. We'll be sure to update you guys on this program if there is a deadline announced and any other stimulus that we could see come out of the Biden administration. This is breaking news, and we'll be sure to cover any news and developments right here on this channel. This is your one-stop shop for everything in regards to stimulus. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, smash the like button. I would greatly appreciate that. Just to help with that YouTube algorithm so it does support me and my channel. And if you'd like to see more content from my channel, make sure that you are subscribed. Click that big red button as well as the notification bell as well. And that will notify you when I do post a brand new video. And if you'd like to get some free stocks, all on me, all free, use my links down below in the description. When you sign with Robinhood and or Webull, you'll get some free stocks, some valued up to thousands of dollars in some cases. So do let me know which stocks you do get. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.